Okay, so some good news. Average price is up. Unit sales down. Bank of Canada is giving us a break. Hooray! And $250,000 price discount on a house. Ouch. I've got the Peterborough Real Estate Price Watch for November coming up next. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Geoff White, Realtor with RE/MAX Eastern here in picture-perfect Peterborough and the Kawarthas. All right, off the top of the show, Bank of Canada rates. Well, we always cringe a little bit when we hear the Bank of Canada rate. There's the announcement coming up, and it just happened this week. So the good news is the Bank of Canada held firm with its benchmark rate at 1.75%, and the next announcement will come up in January. So the good news is that means that if you're thinking about buying or selling, you can get out and get your 120-day rate hold with your mortgage broker and get yourself locked in at the current rates. Now remember, the Bank of Canada is on record as saying that they want to get the prime rate, the benchmark rate, to a neutral rate, a neutral level, and they think that's going to be around 3%, which means mortgage rates for you and I will be around 5%. So if buying and selling is in your near future, you'll definitely want to be talking to your mortgage broker and take advantage of these low rates now. Moving on, inventory remains very tight to the end of November. In fact, when I pulled the numbers just a couple of days ago to do this report, there were just 74 units for sale in the city, 74 homes for sale in the city. To give you some perspective on that, over the last 12 months, we've averaged 86 sales per month here in the city. So 74 available, and we've been selling on average 86. So that, when you look at law of supply and demand, not the best place to be. Next on the Peterborough Price Watch, Peterborough Real Estate Price Watch. Let's take a look at unit sales, which are down for the month of November compared to last November. They're down 7.9%, just 70 units sold here in the city. Now, when we're talking about sales, sale prices and all of that stuff, we want to take a look at list to sale ratio. So we list a house and then we sell, what's the list price, what's the sell price? That's what we're talking about here. In October, it was 99.24%. So the sale price was 99.24% of the list price. In November, that dropped to 98.52%. Now you say, geez, that doesn't seem like very much. Well, you know what? It's not really, but it is. It's one of those situations. Let's take a look at what I call the over-under stats. The number of homes that sold over ask versus under ask. Back in March, it was 55% of all homes sold were over ask. And the list to sale price ratio was 103%. In November, the over-under was 24% of homes sold over ask, and the list to sale was 98.52. See what I mean? So when the number of homes over ask drops, it makes sense. The list to sale price ratio is dropping as well, and we've been seeing that trend all year long. And what's worse is that reduction from 55% to 24% is a 66% drop. That's big. And you need to be aware of that if you're thinking about selling your home. Now, to add to the confusion, here's another 66 for you. 66% is also how many homes sold under ask in the month of November, including one that sold for $250,000 under ask. Don't think I'd want to be having that conversation with my client. Finally, let's take a look at the current market numbers and sale price average sale price, which is up 10.7% from last November to $391,367. You can see the full report at geoffwhite.ca/ppw. That's geoffwhite.ca/Peterborough Price Watch. Hey, did you know when you click like, it tells Google and YouTube that this is good content. This is content worth sharing. And so they make sure that it gets shared with other people. So please do me a favor, make sure this gets shared and click like. Also, remember, I post new videos every Sunday. And the best way to avoid missing the next video is to click, you got it, subscribe. Thanks for watching Peterborough Real Estate Price Watch for November 2018. I'm Geoff White. Till next time, remember, life is good and getting better.